Welcome to Road& Track Presents The Need for Speed, episode 5. And so, we are now going to continue with tournament mode, as this time we are going to Coastal. And as for the daylight setting, or the time setting I should say, I'm going to keep it at midday. And as for the car I'm going to use, well, I've already used the Viper, so I think this time I'm going to use the Chevrolet. So yeah, I'm going to use the Corvette for this segment.
Long heralded as America's sports car, the ZR1 is the most powerful production Corvette ever made, foregoing the standard pushrod V8 for one with 4 cams, 32 valves, and 405 horsepower. The ZR1's LT5 engine is a multinational effort, with engineering assistance supplied by England's Lotus, and assembly carried out by Mercury Marine in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Final assembly of the entire car is performed where Corvettes have long been built, in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
And just gonna show off the slides because that is what I have been doing. And I'm also gonna show off the video, because why not? So there we are. So already shut off the video, and already I know precisely which car I'm using. And that is of course the Chevrolet for Coastal. And hopefully if it's possible, I can do more or less what I did on the City Sprint course, except this time hope of course that there will not be as much trial and error involved in this. But yeah, we've got some pretty unique shots of this thing. And well, I figured since I've already used the Viper, for this one I might as well use the Corvette. So then obviously it doesn't look like I'm making this look too easy. Everything is more or less going the way I thought it would, as the Viper has reached its top speed, and I'm now catching up to the leader. So even though the Viper does have incredible acceleration, he also has a low top speed, which is effectively what is letting it down and keeping it away from victory. And I just plowed to the wall, because that is what I was more or less expecting to happen. And somehow I did not hit the wall there, so I am still up in contention for this thing. You know, there's less than 3 miles to go. I am catching him, just depends on knowing if I can catch him in time. And that's important, so I think I just found myself. And that's one place I do not want to be. but it just depends on knowing who has the fastest time. And I'm hoping in the end it's going to be me. Still, let's see who does post the fastest time here.
Congratulations! You've just beat the best time for this segment.
And obviously gonna put in my name because that's more or less what I have to do, and I am 1.2 seconds behind, so I'm not off to a good start. This is definitely not a good start to this. Which means I probably need to win the second segment to see if I can post the best time and limit the mistakes. But I hope I can win this. Also, furthermore, it is cool on how this game literally has an interior view for these things. And already I'm off to 4 starts, as I expected myself to be. And, oh, yep, I'm up in the lead. I have taken the lead. I have now taken the lead, which I did not expect myself to do. And those are hot air balloons, I can see there. I'm sure those are hot air balloons. But hopefully this will be the segment that wins me the sprint race overall. And shifting down into 4th, because I have a feeling there are going to be some sharp corners somewhere around here. Meanwhile, at the moment, I am actually managing to hold on to the lead at the moment. And I don't want to fucking bottle it. Because this could be what decides the outcome of this one. And that is a wall that I head through the tunnel. Going good so far. I've not made any major mistakes up to this point. Until now. Because I literally just had to do it right in the final moment. Or right on one of the jumps. As I more or less expected myself to do. But anyways, I am up in contention and it's a win. It is a W for me and the Corvette.
Congratulations! You've just beat the best time for this segment.
And officially, I also posted the best segment time by 1.3 seconds. And as of which, my total time is now 3/10 clear of one of the Vipers, and officially, I have a top speed of 257 kilometers an hour, which I think is just under 160. And officially, that has now put me back up into contention, and so I need to win this by 3/10 over the Viper or over the nearest Viper if I'm going to be good enough for the gold. Considering obviously there's always one segment which could decide it all, and hopefully that has done it. but I still need to be pretty good in the final segment. Because that is not a big gap. I also need to get a good start. Okay, so off to a much better start here. Here on the coastal roads than I was on the city roads because well, the city roads, they were an ordeal. Or at least the third section of the city was an ordeal, but hopefully this will not be as much of an ordeal as city was, but hopefully if I can just stay out in front and not make too many mistakes, then maybe, just maybe, I will emerge victorious. Even though I should probably keep my mouth shut because I am in the middle of the forest and I literally almost cannot see any fucking thing because of how big those trees are. But anyways, getting back to focus. I have a pretty comfortable margin at the moment. I know I don't because I wrecked, but I do at least have a marginal distance with AI. And shifting up into third as we have only just under 3 miles to go. We also have some jumps here as I shift up into third and stuck on the brakes, and I think I just fucked myself. I was going good up to that point and then it just all went to shit because I forgot X was to brake and square was to accelerate when I set up my controls for this. But hopefully I still have a reasonable enough lap time, even if I don't cross the line at first, obviously. I may still be able to get this. Okay, so just got beaten by the nearest Corvette, and somehow I don't think that was enough. And never mind, it was enough, because...
Congratulations! You have won the race!
Well, that's official. I have secured victory. And that is yet another password I'll
Congratulations!
probably never remember.
You've just beat the best time for this segment!
Alright, I have set a new record. And it looks like I won by 1,000th. I think I won by a few thousandths, which is probably why I won this, but anyways. There we are. It is another victory by the slimmest of margins.
Congratulations! You've got a top 10 time for this track.
And also furthermore, I have absolutely thrashed the record time for Coastal. Just literally 8.6 seconds. I've just absolutely thrashed that best lap time. I really have. But there we go. Another W is secured by the slimmest of margins, and we now just have one sprint section to go, as that is Alpine. And now I'm going to save my progress and just do the usual shit. Considering I did not think I was going to succeed on my first attempt. Yes. Right, that is saved, and now I shall save my tournament progress. And obviously I'm gonna put in my name because that's just what I do. But there we go. So that was Coastal. And now we have just one track left. And that is Alpine. And so until then, stay tuned for more of The Need for Speed.